Hey, oh, hey, I'm back home from the Frankie Beverly concert. Did you see those crazy videos I put? I was just trying to put something up there, but I wasn't going to post them. I was going to edit, then share it with y'all. But it just took, I got home and I said, "But they got to see those before I'm all yelling, hey, Frankie Beverly." Oh, but we had a good time. And the band. Oh, see, I know those guys. I played with them before. They are such a tight band. Oh, they can play. And let me tell you something. You know, listen, have you had a really tight band before where everybody is just concise? I'll give you an example. James Brown. Oh, he didn't play. His horn sections, all of his band, everybody tight. Stop right on the beat. That was James Brown. They were like that. They were tight. They had it together on point. And then the horn players he brought in there tonight, oh, just sound beautiful. And it was so lovely to see people in the community come out and everybody dressed in white. It was all white party because, Frankie Beverly, they had those for him. And they had me sing a song. So I did the Minnie Riperton one. And my brother, because today was, well, it's past midnight now. Yesterday was his birthday, and he passed away in 2016. God rest his soul. He was a big jazz man in the community. So I was going there and singing in tribute to him, even though, it was Frankie Beverly tribute, because he passed away last summer. And so I was also giving tribute to my brother because it was his birthday. And then another person that passed away in our community who's a big pillar of the community was Sam Bass. So when I sang, I mentioned all those. And yeah, we just had a good time. And my niece, we had fun. I was like, we needed this, There's not many things that is going on anymore around here. I can't say all over the world. I don't go out and I don't party or nothing like that. But listening to them guys play, I'll go listen to them play because they're serious musicians. I love all that. So anyway, I hope your day was good. I noticed that many of you did like the video that I put up about being chosen for 2025. Yes, listen, videos like that are being sent to me all the time in my algorithm. They're just being sent to me, and I'm telling you, every day they're hitting me up with, you've got to get serious. You got to, it's cold in here when I got home. I'm wrapping it all up in my blanket with y'all right here. Ooh, I love my new Flursy blanket. So anyway, yeah, they're being really adamant about getting your intentions done and stuff right now because the moon on the 30th is so big. They're saying scary stuff. Like, you better do it because the energy is so strong. People are going to start feeling sick that aren't lining up with what they're supposed to be doing. And, a lot of it is starting to get, hey, so what you talking about? So, the same kind of messages came the night before the Mike Tyson's fight, this blue supermoon that came that night. And, I did jump on board and do the blue supermoon because I kept seeing so many videos. I watched a few and then I realized, hey, this is something important. But now this thing they're talking about, it's another supermoon. It's not blue, but it's a huge supermoon. It's on the 30th, which is right around the corner. Today is the 28th. After today, 2 more days. I'm telling you, I personally am doing intentions every night. I am, because the energy is that powerful right now. I don't know. Listen, just the next few days as it's turning over into the new year. It's also the shift, man. The shift. Woo! I don't know how long I've been talking about this shift that I've been hearing about it, but now it's part of my vocabulary. It's crazy. So anyway, one that I was going to talk to you about is cleaning up kind of and talking a little bit about those migrant videos I sent because, they've got a lot of views. So I guess people resonate with that, which is great. But I just want you to understand that the migrant situation, for educational purposes only, allegedly, it's being used to wreak havoc. And if you people can't see that, by now being chosen and being pretty much awakened, you guys obviously could see that. They're using them to wreak havoc on us and go get, try to get you enraged to the point where CW breaks out. The powers that be that rule over us, they're working together. So the countries that they're from, they've made agreements. They got this round table at the big giant meetings, and when they have that, all the heads of countries come together. Listen, they all talked about all this. They know what's going on. So the meetings and the agendas they have, they're not your enemy, these migrants. They're not our enemy, not intentionally. Sure, you got somebody, hey, there's some bad elements that they're sending over there with them. That is just like with the Scarface thing. Remember the movie Here I go with the movies. Scarface. When Scarface and them, that's a true story. The Fidel Castro in Cuba, he sent over the worst when the United States made an agreement with him in Cuba to, allow some immigrants to come over here. And then Fidel Castro said, I'm going to fix them good. He took the ones out of the prisons and sent them over here. So they were mad. The United States was upset about that, but they couldn't do nothing. They already agreed to take the immigrants. So what they do? They stuck them under these bridges and them little spots, and the people rioted and ended up, getting out of there finally. But yeah, the movie Scarface, that part about the movie is true. Yeah, those immigrants were brought over here, and Fidel Castro was playing in our face and stuff. But, that was a little payback for things the U.S. did. So it's always something else going on we don't understand what that's about. Allegedly, for educational purposes only. So you need to get out of the lower red chakra. That's the goal with all this. That's all the information I've been giving you, is to help you come up out of see, there's 7 chakras, and the top one is the crown, the purple one. All the other shade color rainbows in between, there's a rainbow color matching. It has to do with your serpent and the kundalini thing going up the spine and all that. They talk about that. But it's still designed, all of it, by God. So when you have bad vibes, that's the red chakra. When everything's going great for you, that's the crown chakra. You've reached your ultimate, Christ consciousness. When you're the opposite of that, you're way down at the bottom where all your sex organs and everything is at. That is considered the lower chakra, because it's an emotional trapping type of energy, and it gets you. So they get us believing the worst about these people, these migrants, with the housing crisis. They intensified it on purpose. Free money that they give him got us angry. The criminal aspect, we got so scared. Remember all that talk? The Venezuelans is coming over and they're taking over these apartments in Aurora, Colorado, and they're taking over Chicago. You don't hear no more about that, right? Since the election's over, I ain't heard no more. I haven't heard. I got a record player. I ain't heard no records. Remember she said that in the Frankie Lyman movie. I got a record player. I ain't heard no records. I ain't heard nothing about no migrants taking over no apartment buildings, shooting and killing people. I mean, one I heard the other day lit some lady on fire in the subway. But I mean, you can count the times on your hands that these immigrants have been involved in some type of crime, as opposed to counting the times on your hands how many people that are U.S. citizens are shooting up schools and whatever crimes is going on in the street and in bad neighborhoods and stuff. I mean, you come on. It's not like what they trying to say, make us be in so much fear about. That's my point. So stop being so afraid. And like I said, Fidel Castro is a Canadian Trudeau, that guy Trudeau in Canada, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It's believed to be that he is Castro's son in real life. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, so I'm just trying to tell you the reign of power and how people are in control and stuff. There's a lot of secrecy around that. So criminals are sent intentionally, but passed around in countries because leaders are, they're going to be spiteful. They know, and all of them know what God is doing right now with this 2025 coming year of Jubilee. They know all about it. And their hand has been forced, and they're scared that their world is breaking down, which it is. 2025 will be full awakening of us and the planet, and it's causing some cataclysmic and organic events. And while Ephesians 6:12, the powers that be, engineer certain events, and these drones and UFOs, you know what the guy allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, he said that they ain't nothing but DEWs. Do you know what those are? Not Mountain Dew soda. I'll tell you in the next video. Come back, okay? This hand.